Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlight, where we're playing as WWF in the year 1998. And we have a locker room incident, it would seem. So it's involving Sonny of all people. What'd you do, Sonny? Got into an argument with a fan outside, yada yada yada. I'm going to give you a stern warning, because you can't fight with a fan. What do you mean nothing happened? You got in an argument with a fan, you had to be restrained before things got physical. Something happened. Dumbass Sonny. Either way, let's move on to the show. I've got a general idea of what I'm going to be booking here tonight. Just not sure how I'm going to start off the show or anything yet. I think what I want to do is maybe is there a way to like announce just the match without like the match announcement, like he just came out and was like, tonight we're gonna see this match and this match? Because that would be great if there was something like that. Also, I haven't said it in previous videos, but there's definitely should be an annotation up there. If there's not, comment below and let me know. And yeah, there should be an annotation up there. If you want to skip all this stuff and just actually skip ahead to the show, go right ahead, because I know things like this can get a little boring, and I'd rather not lose the viewership just because I'm boring you guys here when you can skip ahead and see how the show went. This is just for the certain people who want to actually see maybe how to book a show or anything. I have an idea. So what we'll do is we'll start out the show with the title request, and he gets it. So it'll be, well, I want it to be longer than 5 minutes. So let's go at least like, no, we're going to do like 10 minutes, yeah. So let's clone this and make it 10 minutes. Gibberish will make you be over, actually, you're not rated, because the other one's not rated. So gibberish, and there we go. Let me just change the commentary on this one. SF1 is in the ring and announces that tonight money symbol F2 will defend their title against money symbol F trace. Alright, so let's save this. And yeah. So we'll start off the night with Mr. McMahon in the ring, announcing that later tonight, Stone Cold Steve Austin will be defending his title in a rematch from WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels in our main event tonight. Not McMahon. Austin versus Michaels announced. We'll go on for 10 minutes. That's fine. I don't care, McMahon. And then we'll have the match announcement where Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross put over the fact that, yes, indeed, later tonight we'll see Stone Cold Steve Austin, not Jeff Jarrett. What? Oh, I typed in their names. That's funny. Oh my god, that was funny. I think it was funny. And then we're going to start off the night with a... Actually, that's what I wanted to do. Well, never mind. It's going to be guest color commentary, and it's going to be Owen Hart coming out to commentary because the next match is going to be for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's going to be a fatal 4-way. We're going to have Goldust and Jeff Jarrett in action. And let's go put, and we'll even throw lower mids in there. Need 2 faces. I don't think D'Lo has a match yet. Or in a rivalry, I meant. Yeah, let's put D'Lo in there. Oops. D'Lo Brown and, see, I don't want D'Lo to take the loss. That's the only problem. Because I was thinking about putting Rob Van Dam in there too. Huh. D'Lo might have to take the loss here. Or better yet, I have an idea. D'Lo's not going to take the loss. But you guys are going to go on for... I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes. Piss off Howard Finkel. We're going to put Owen Hart there. And it'll be Goldust getting the victory over Jeff Jarrett in an open, all-out match. And that'll be the pushing on for those two's feud there. It'll be Goldust and Owen Hart. I know someone said, hey, you should do a triple threat, but I actually have a different rivalry coming up for Jeff Jarrett. Hopefully no one sees it, but you might see it. In fact, I'm just going to... There you go right there. You may know what's coming up. And then... not sure what to do now yet. What should we do afterwards? Probably have a psych up thing where Triple H is psyching up Shawn Michaels. That might work for the main event later tonight, and then we can do like a... I don't know, I was thinking about doing like showing Austin working out or something, but what we can follow up afterwards would be... Let's do Ahmed Johnson walk into the ring, if it lets me. We'll have Ahmed Johnson walk into the ring, and then that'll be like leading up to commercial break, and then when we come back, it'll be another guest commentary. The night of guests, apparently. Farouk will be on commentary, and it'll be Ahmed Johnson, who I believe is a main event talent. We'll have him face off against... Oops, exclude booked. Well, none of you guys. Let's do The Rock. Ahmed versus The Rock. Have they fought before? Only once. So, that's fine. You guys will go for the main event match. Oh, God. 15 minutes? I'm going to give you 13 minutes. And The Rock will get the victory in an open bout because Farouk is going to distract Ahmed Johnson, costing him the match. And Farouk, save. That's fine. I don't want the title on the line. And then what I would like to do is have kind of just a generic promo where Jeff Jarrett is ranting backstage about how he used to be considered one of the top dogs around here, and now it seems like just as of late he's been taking a back seat or something, and he said, I'm going to make an impact or something. Ooh, an impact. I wonder what that meant. And then what we can do is we can have, I guess, workers walking. This is like my way leading into commercial breaks. Kane, walk into the ring, come back. And no, there won't be a guest commentator this time. It'll be Kane, which is a main eventer. We'll have him take on a mid-card talent, and it'll be, better yet, nah. I was going to make it a handicap match, but screw that. We'll make it maybe a lower mid-carder, an opener. I don't know who to make it right now. I don't know. Let's do Al Snow, I guess. Just a quick little match, to be completely honest. 5 minutes. Kane just dominates and wins. But that's not why we had this match. We had this match because we're going to have a... Oops, what the hell just happened? We're going to have a... Where is it at? Save from one-on-one attack, but I want to make the victim not rated because really, why would he be? He's just laying there waiting to get saved. And it'll be the Ultimate Warrior coming to the aid of Al Snow because he knows how it feels. Kane attacked him last week. So Warrior saves Snow. We'll have that be about like 3 minutes. And then I want to follow up with Warrior challenging Kane. So we'll have you based off overness, and you'll be on screen, gibberish, and save. It'll be Kane. Oh, excuse me, no, not Kane. The Ultimate Warrior and Kane. We'll have this go on for 5 minutes as well. Cool. Alright, so that settles the Kane and thing, our Kane company. Well, I guess what we can do now is we'll have a Vengeance is Sworn thing, maybe? Yeah, let's do Vengeance is Sworn, and it'll just be, you know, Michael Cole or somebody catching up with Ahmed Johnson backstage, asking him about, you know, Farouk, and he just straight up says, you know, vengeance. He goes like, I'm going to get revenge, basically. And then, I keep doing this, but we'll go to Workers Walking, and it'll be The Undertaker walking to the ring. And then, as we get back from commercial break, it'll be The Undertaker, who is a face, I know that. So we need heels. Team of heels would be cool. There we go. So we're going to do a handicap match, actually. Handicap 1 on 2. And it'll be The Undertaker battling Mark Miro and Brian Christopher, otherwise known as the new team, The Kings. Why didn't you call yourselves that, though? Mark Miro, Brian Christopher. They didn't call themselves The Kings. The Kings. We'll have this go on for, I guess, 8 minutes. Because I don't want, like, Undertaker to, like, completely beat them up, but still get the win. Brian Christopher, but it's going to be decisive. Save, and then after the match, what happens? Oh, hold on, wrong one. The Undertaker is celebrating his victory, and out of nowhere comes Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett comes to the ring, and he attacks The Undertaker, making his statement. But it might have been the wrong statement, Jeff Jarrett. And then we'll do a Mankind promo. Actually, let's do like a rant thing. One of Mankind's classic, like, even though it's a rant, it's still kind of like a promo, to be honest. But it's going to be like, I picture it being very dark and broody and all that stuff, and he's talking about Vader, ranting on about him. And then we'll see. I've done this so many times this night. Worker is walking, and it'll show Steve Austin walking to the ring. Let's add the match. And it'll be, not D'Lo Brown, Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels. I believe this is your second time fighting each other one-on-one. Yes, which is okay. You guys will go on for the 15 minutes. World Heavyweight Championship. Steve Austin's going to win, but it's not going to be the way you guys think. It's going to be a DQ finish when Interference. Oops, not Shawn Michaels. Steve Austin is attacked by Triple H. And then, okay, cool, we have more time. It'll just be a post-match beatdown. Oh wait, no, we'll do attack, my bad. To end off the show where DX is beating down on... Actually, can X-Pac be in these? Even though he'd probably just weigh it down, so maybe not the best idea. Yeah, let's not put him in it, even if he could. And then Shawn Michaels posing with the title, basically. So I think that's a pretty good show, honestly. And looking at the pre-show, I'd probably want to get maybe like Shamrock in action or something, and then like the light heavyweight champion. So let's do Ken Shamrock, who is an upper mid-carder, and he'll battle a heel. So let's give him at least a mid-card talent, maybe. Let's go for Farouk, actually, and we're going to have him be distracted and all that stuff. Have you two fought before, actually? Yeah, you have, actually. Got a 62. That's not that bad of a match. Give you guys 13 minutes, pre-show. Farouk gets the win. I want to keep Shamrock strong, though. Open bout, and land with a distraction from Road Dogg, which also leads to an outside interference. So it'll be like, the way I imagine it would be Road Dogg distracts the referee while Billy Gunn attacks him, letting Farouk get the victory. And then a tag team match, which will be Taka Michinoku and Jushin Thunder Liger battling a group of heels. That's not the Dudley Boys. Brooklyn Brawler's a heel? Huh, I didn't know that. Maybe we'll have Brooklyn Brawler team up with somebody. Just, I don't know who. Brooklyn Brawler and Mark Henry. Let's do that. Brooklyn Brawler, Mark Henry. This match is not going to be good, I bet. Oh, my lord. My legs have been killing me lately, nerds and geeks. I've been working out a lot, and my legs just are, like, burning. And we'll let's let Liger get the victory over Brawler. And let's keep Mark Henry strong. We'll make this an open bout. There we go. Push this back, and let's welcome the nerds and geeks who decided to click the annotation to skip ahead and view the show. I'm actually very excited about this show because I've thought about it. I think it's a well thought out show, and honestly, I think this is a great show. So let's see how we do. So starting off on the pre-show, not gonna lie, this was better than I thought it was. I was expecting like an E or something. Solid in-ring action, but no crowd heat. Taka and Liger defeating Brooklyn Brawler and Mark Henry, when Jushin Thunder Liger defeats Brooklyn Brawler with the Liger Bomb. Of course, Mark Henry got a lot of static from the vocal crowd, who were not impressed with him, but that's okay. And Brooklyn Brawler's improving in performance because he needs that. And then that leads to our main event of the pre-show, which gets a 65. Match had some good action and average heat. Farouk defeating Ken Shamrock with the Dominator after Road Dogg distracted him, and we also had Billy Gunn running and attack Shamrock. So I view like the referee distracted by Road Dogg. Here comes Billy Gunn and like does like the rope hang thing, and Shamrock turns around. Farouk lifts him up. Dominator 1, 2, 3. Moving on to the show, Mr. McMahon opens up the show and announces that later on tonight that we're going to see a rematch from WrestleMania, as he's granted Shawn Michaels going to be using his rematch clause tonight to battle Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship. And we got a 78B because McMahon is great on the mic. No. And then the announcers put over later tonight that we will see Austin and Michaels battle each other. And wow, look at this! Owen Hart, 79B, just coming down to the ring to do commentary. Awesome. Start out the night with the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championships. Gets a 58C-. Some good action, not much weighing heat. Goldust defeating D'Lo Brown, Jeff Jarrett, and Rob Van Dam when he defeated Goldust with the Bulldog. Luna also did some good work ringside. And D'Lo's improving in both Rumble and Performance, and Jeff Jarrett's improving in Rumble. And then we see Triple H psyching Shawn Michaels up later on tonight for his World Championship match to get back the WWF title. Pretty much saying things like that match was a fluke at WrestleMania. Tonight we get back the title. Yada, yada, yada. And then we see Ahmed Johnson walking down to the ring. Farouk joins commentary for the next match. And then we have the bout between Ahmed Johnson and The Rock. It had some good action and average heat. The Rock defeating Johnson with submission after distraction from Farouk. I don't imagine it being submission, though. That really doesn't make sense. I imagine it more Ahmed Johnson turns around and rock bottom, and The Rock gets the victory. And then Jeff Jarrett cutting a promo backstage where he talks about how he used to be one of the top dogs here in the company. Like, a lot of people were thinking that he was going to be a future world champion, and it seems like nowadays he can't even get a match on TV. And when he does, his shoulders are being pinned to the match, and he says tonight he's looking to make an impact. And then we see Kane walking down to the ring for his next match. And an extremely short match, Kane defeating Al Snow with the choke slam. Oh, wow, Kane and Al Snow have great chemistry as well, and it showed in their performance. We got a 59C for this. And then you see Kane's about to beat down on Al Snow even further, but out comes the Ultimate Warrior, saving Al Snow from serious beating. And that got a 71B-. I'm satisfied with that. And then a 62C to follow it. Ultimate Warrior challenging Kane to a match, but no, Kane doesn't really say anything to accept it or not. They just keep walking to the back. And then Ahmed Johnson, the interviewers come back with him, asking him about his match earlier tonight against The Rock and how Farouk screwed him over. And Johnson puts over the fact that if Farouk wants a war, he's going to get a war. But it ain't a race war he's won. It's a straight-up war. I'm going to whoop his ass, basically, saying it's basically he's going to get revenge. Then we see The Undertaker walking to the ring. And then we have a match that has some good action, but not much weighing heat. The Undertaker defeating the Kings with a team of Mark Miro and Brian Christopher. When The Undertaker defeated Brian Christopher with the choke slam. The Undertaker looked good out there as well. Taker's improving in technical, and Mark Miro's improving in performance. And then after the match, holy crap, this got a B-. Wow. Did not see that coming. Taker celebrating his victory when Jeff Jarrett runs out and makes his impact by beating Taker to the mat. Just floors him with a guitar. And Undertaker was a star in this segment, but Jeff Jarrett did underperform. But still, a 74B-. I'm satisfied with that. And then Mankind backstage, a dark and broody promo. You see him in his boiler room. He rants on about Vader, talking about how Vader made him lose an ear in Japan, and now he made him lose his WrestleMania moment. But no longer is that going to happen or anything. He's going to make Vader lose for once. I'm thinking about having a mask versus mask angle between those two, like to end the rivalry. Then we see Steve Austin walking to the ring, getting ready for his match. And then, oh my lord, a 90. Thank you. I think that's actually better than the WrestleMania bout. A 90A, had an excellent in-ring action and great heat from the audience. Steve Austin defeating Michaels, but not by, pinning him or making him submit. He was disqualified when it looked like Michaels was about to lose. Triple H runs in, and he beats down on Austin, causing the referee to disqualify Shawn Michaels, but still, they had a great match. And then the show ends with Steve Austin getting beaten down by D-Generation X, and then Shawn Michaels posing with the title to end off the show. And this show increased our popularity in 20 regions. We had a great show. 80. I knew it was going to be a good show. Well booked, and leads into our next match, which we are going to have at the pay-per-view. It's going to be Michaels versus Austin. And I know a lot of you might be thinking, well, OMG, don't you know? You can only have so many people work a certain amount of times in a certain amount of months. That's the second time they're going to fight. So is this going to be the end of the rivalry between Michaels and them? Actually, no, it's not. They're going to have another match. Don't you worry. I have plans. Who did work? Sting? Yeah, but they didn't have a 90 match, I bet. If they did, I'm going to be super mad. They had a 94 angle, but that don't bother me. I had a 90 match. 86B+, yeah, you guys did better, but I still had a 90 match. Look at all the morale issues. Oh, look, Sergeant Slaughter needs to be assigned a position. Can you be a road agent? Then what the hell do I need you for? How much more you got? 3 more? 3 years? 3 years. Why do you have 3 years? Go back on vacation. 3 years? Freak that, man. I might end up using him as a personality at some point, like a manager of somebody. Freddie, what are you? Your personality too? What? Well, he was he was a manager, I believe, but I got no one for you to manage. Classy Freddie Blassie, manager. I might have him manage Jeff Jarrett. You guys let me know what you think about that. Do you think Jeff Jarrett and Classy Freddie Blassie would be cool? Let's actually put that on the house shows. Let's see Jeff Jarrett and Freddie Blatt. Really? Hold on. Assign pushes or auto push. Cool. All right, let's go. Not schedule. My bad. Not pre-booking. My bad. It was schedule. I was right. Okay. So it is Jeff Jarrett and Freddie. Why isn't it working? Is it? He needs to be like a manager. Watch. Where are you at, Freddie? Freddie Blassie, you're written as an authority figure. Manager is what I want you to be. Hello? Save. Manager. Auto push, and we'll go to Freddie Blassie. Make sure that never happens again. And we'll auto push just to be safe. Go back to him. Okay. Now we can try it. House shows. Booking. Jeff Jarrett and Freddie Blassie. So, yes. Jeff Jarrett and Freddie Blassie as manager. Cool. And here's everyone that has problems with me. Y'all got a problem with me? I got a problem with you? No, they haven't. It was up, up, and up. We went up. That's all we did was go up. That's awesome. I'll simulate forward to Shotgun Saturday night, and then I'll probably end this off. Jeff Jarrett, though, I'm really happy with that beatdown. I was a little worried that he was going to bring it down, but I guess you can't bring it down when you're in an angle with The Undertaker, right? A little impossible, I think, you know? And, yeah, I think that's about it. Okay. Just want to check some things real quick, like our storylines. How did that get like a... That was like a B. Why is it not a... Whatever. Cool. That's alright for now. Okay, cool. Everything's still doing really well. I'm happy with that. Other than that, Nerds and Geeks, hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, do me a favor, leave me a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. And as always, my name has been OMG, WTF, LOL, FTW, BRB, and I'll see you guys later. So until